You're killing me, Smalls.
We making movies, no acting in. I'm fucking Instagram action shit. UPS shipping packages. I'm smoking weed out them packages. If I ain't got a gun, I'm stabbing it. I got some leftover lean in the cabinet. I can hit your little hoe when she happy. Poke on that pussy shit like it's a top in it. We making movies, no acting in. I'm fucking Instagram action shit. UPS doing the packaging. I'm smoking good ass weed out them packages. I can't lie, 'cause I ain't capping it.
All these social things around it that if you go back to the original text, that doesn't exist. It's just, do you believe or do you not believe? You know what I'm saying? So religion is I always see religion as separate, and it's why I kind of don't subscribe to religion as a as me personally. I believe, but I don't subscribe to like any denomination or specific telling of this is what we believe in this religion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up Baptist, but I'm not a practiced Baptist.
Yeah. Nothing really fits. I read plenty of religious scriptures, texts, because for some reason in my ISS room, this bitch had the Torah and the Bible.
I think that's illegal. Something about it doesn't seem right.
Hey, that bitch was just collecting dust, and so in my time in ISS, that I spent more time in ISS than regular classes. I read the dictionary, Bible, and the Torah. Yeah, and the dictionary I got all the way up to the P's.
Bro, I've tried to read the dictionary, could never do it.
Bro, was that or right until my arm falls off. And side note, P's are my favorite letter words. Now that I told you, you'll notice that most of my adjective and most big words I use come from the P section. I just like them.
Now I'm gonna notice that from now on.
I told you, I do stuff, and as much as people say they know me, you don't. I do certain stuff that's.
Yeah, I mean, I've never noticed that, but I'm pretty sure now that you said it, I'm gonna notice it.
Yeah. But yeah, religion. Let me not be conservative about this. Religion doesn't match my beliefs in any type of way, because if I was a Christian, I wouldn't believe in God, because somehow you sure overlooked that slavery thing. Like, I'm just being for real with somebody, and somehow you pray to him when you're in need, but if you're in need for 300 years, you just keep praying. He got you. He got you. I take tidbits here and there to be truthful. If like you were forced to pick something, my ideals kind of fall more in line with Muslim than anything else.
I mean, but all those Judeo-Christian religions are so similar.
Yeah, they all come from the same thing. Just the differentiating factors. I go more with the Muslim side.
So your morality more aligns with Islam.
Yeah, I'm not too many stuff in Christianity I don't subscribe to. Like what's some stuff? Forgiveness. I have not forgiven a thing in this world.
I'm pretty sure that's a.
It's not as big as the theme as in Christianity. You know, obviously it's mentioned here or there. Christianity, the whole theme is forgiveness. Hell, the first thing that people say to you when somebody does something to you, the Christian thing to do is let it go. Well, not Christian. I'm getting even worse. Like, and that's guaranteed. Yeah.
Well, I mean, but there's difference. The Bible is contradictory because, you know, there's the whole section of the Bible where it's eye for an eye.
Yep. Hell, God ain't forgiving for shit.
I mean, so like there is the thing with the Bible and with religion in general, like any religion, anything that's been around for such a long time and has, you know, there's so many different interpretations, and you can read the same passage 4 or 5 times and not get the same context.
True.
So like if I can read it one way and I take it one way, and then Jim Bob up the street can read it and, you know, and be like, blacks are less superior. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's different interpretations of everything.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe in my heart of hearts, I think one of them is right. I don't have a pick on one, But God help everybody that's not a part of that one. Like that's just that. But the reason why, because of interpretation, I don't really follow religion for the fact that people manipulate the parts that they want and not to, and it's like I don't know, it's trifling at some points. It's like if you're going to do it, do it. You know, I'm a stickler for rules. God, if you're going to do it, not God to God, but like, but like if you're going to do something, do it. Or even if you break it, allow the fact that you broke the rules. Don't try to make up this bullshit like, oh well, technically, I didn't fuck up. I did. If you read it like this, I'm still in a be for real. Did you fuck up or not? Like, well, let's be for real.
I think for me personally, it's that's why I don't really subscribe to any denomination in Christianity. I consider myself a Christian. I believe in God. I believe in all that other fun stuff. But I can't do it because I've seen the contradictions in the people in church. So how you say y'all live a certain way, you say y'all do this and this and this, but y'all be sucking and fucking on Saturday before church, or y'all so quick to pass judgment on young people, but y'all were living this life in a way crazier life than we are now.
Well, I tell anybody like this, and this goes to religion. If you ever did crack, I don't respect you. And frankly, you cannot talk to me. I don't care what your life is now. If you ever done crack, you don't ever need to speak to me. And how many church people, oh, yeah, I was on hard drugs, and God turned my life around. God ain't turned your life around enough to talk to me, so keep it pushing and get the fuck up out my face. And I still stay at that. If you ever did crack, I do think I'm above you. Do not ever speak to me. That's God is my witness.
Oh, okay. Do you not hold the same distinction for cocaine?
If you do, if you snorted anything, hell, if you did drugs in general, you're better off not talking to me.
Hard drugs?
Yeah. Okay. Hell, we could do drugs in general. Because
so weed do?
Weed comes and goes for me. I don't want to talk to anybody, no way. And I'm trying to draw this line in the sand so you don't want to talk to me. We ain't got shit to talk about. But coke and crack, bro, ain't shit to talk about. Don't talk to me, Pastor Dave.
Pastor Dave.
Boy, this house of God is built on pure uncut coke.
That Colombian Bam Bam.
And that is a huge point. You try to contradict me. Hell, I have sex with one girl every 6 months. Not every 6 months. I have sex with this one girl for 6 months. And then things happen or something. You're living in sin. But what the fuck were you doing that you can't remember? I swear to it be the old folks. Old folks make everything uncool. But yeah, it's the contradiction. Fun fact, I respect diehard people of their religions. If they're a diehard Christian and live what they talk about and hate gays and everything, I respect it. I respect the commitments to the craft. I'm being dead ass.
I know you. That's why it's funny.
That's why I say you just admitted that you hate when they contradict, bro. If you really live that lifestyle and dead serious, I respect it, but I still don't want to be around you.
But the thing is, that is contradictory. To be so hateful to gay people, is contradictory to their own religion that they proclaim to love.
Yeah,
because God is love, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is I can disapprove of your lifestyle, but not be hateful towards you.
Yeah, I'm about to say when they're funny in the TV shows, that's how I imagine. I'm accepting you're still going to hell, but you're still my grandson. Hey, that boy. Hey, I respected you. You let it be known. Or I was watching this one show. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Oh yeah, we only got a little bit of time together. What do you mean? Just something we'll be together. I forgot how they got on the subject. What happens next? Yeah. You won't be going to heaven with me, but
pretty sure that was American Dad. I'm pretty sure that was American Dad.
And just the subtext of she doesn't not love him. It's just, yeah. Hey, these next few years we got on this planet, we better enjoy it together. But American Dad, he did, it's when they went to India or, somewhere over there,
No, they moved to Saudi Arabia.
And they were about to get stoned to death. And he was like, family, I'll see you on the other side. Haley, it's been a crazy ride. And it sounds bad, and it sounds like I don't support gay people. And well, hell, in this instance, I don't. But hey, I respect the craft. I respect when you down. The theme of my life is I respect the craft. It takes a lot of effort and determination to be good at anything.
It's a lot of effort, hard effort to be part of the Ku Klux Klan. You burn crosses like nobody else,
bro. You feel me? I don't respect it because y'all hide your face, but I mean, you feel me? Y'all really doing that damn thing. To be racist without the mask. You know what? Y'all get a little bit of my respect before I take it all back and beat the hell out of you. Bro, you're so dedicated to the craft that you can't even fake not being racist. You're like doing anything. Because like, this is the heart of my personality. I hate fakers. I hate flip-floppers. And I hate niggas who do stuff because it's convenient at the time. If you are who you say you are, no amount of guilt, no amount of backlash, no amount of this will ever really change that. If you are who you are, and like maybe some cosmetic stuff like, oh, I didn't like that shirt or this or that, but the person you are cannot really be swayed if that's what you are. If you're faking something,
I think I agree with you if your convictions are super deeply rooted, but a lot of people's convictions aren't super deeply rooted.
But I can make the argument that most people, like we know a lot of people, they don't even really know who they are.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, with the example of a racist, right?
Yeah.
Someone who has really never been exposed to black people, and when they are exposed to black people, it may have always been a negative experience for them. But they were going in there with that context, so you get what you expect in a way.
Hey, on the racist front, I'm not gonna hold you. There's been times that I walked out of places. Good God, if I was white, I'd never come back here. I'm just being upfront. Or there's been times that I've helped people at work. God, I know why people hate black people.
Shut up, D. Anyway, I think some people's convictions aren't always true, and they can be swayed, right?
Yeah.
Because like ignorance is once someone is enlightened on their ignorance, it can sway their perceptions and beliefs.
Which is true. Yeah, like you're right. And even like, hell, I've known some racist people not to change. Fuck. Keep giving them ammunition. It's like, and people at my school knew there was one racist guy. He said racist shit, but it was racist, but the shit actually happened. Like, it happened on a daily, and it was like, people will get mad about it. How about you change it? If it's something you're so offended that people say and hold against us, why do you continually do it? Like, we are mad when people say black people have a bunch of baby mamas and they go through baby mama drama, this and that. Has that stopped? Does that really stop them from doing it?
But the crazy thing is,
white people do the same.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong.
The reason we have a problem with it is because we're like, I think the perfect example is fried chicken and watermelon, right? Everybody loves fried chicken and watermelon. There's not a race. More. I've seen Indians fuck up some watermelon. I've seen Japanese people fuck up some watermelon. They breed special melons over there that cost thousands of dollars. We ain't doing that. So like, why is it that it's so attached to us?
Yeah, and fried chicken.
So that's the problem.
I'm about to say, with that fried chicken thing, oh my God, people try to flip this on me like this ain't the same argument. White people love that Chick-fil-A. Yeah, but it's not the same fried chicken as this.
It's fried chicken.
Chicken fried. That's all I need to know.
And if we're going to flip it on to Asian people, Korean fried chicken is top tier.
Oh, that bitch is top tier.
It's good. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's good.
Yeah,
But
true.
why is it associated to us when they fuck up some Korean fried chicken?
Yeah, and it's one of those things. I'm not even gonna hold you. I haven't gotten mad at that stuff just because I guess it goes back to my. I ain't gonna change it, bro. I'll fuck up some chicken. Don't try to say that shit. If you actually say it to me, it is up. But I ain't gonna sit here and act like I don't. Now, I don't drink grape soda in public. I actually don't do that. I actually do not do that. But hey, it's some stuff that I'm willing. Even if I die on this hill, I'm gonna change a little bit of a narrative. No, you ain't gonna see me drinking grape soda in public. I don't even really eat fried chicken in front of white people.
I don't eat fried chicken in front of white people.
I'll eat it in public if I'm out at a nigga spot. But
like I'll do it in front of white people if it's a mixed crowd and everybody's eating fried chicken.
The ratios used to be.
But I can't be fucking that chicken up. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you felt about to eat it. I'm like, I like something. You want more? No, I'm good. No, I'm starving like a bitch.
I might get some more, but I'm gonna eat it slow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna make it to go and load that up to cover for my the lack of what I'm eating now for later. For me to fuck that up. No, I don't do that. And this is the same innuendo. You'll never catch me eating a banana out in public either. Nah,
I'll eat a banana, bro. I
might break it up while I eat it, but you ain't
like Skittles.
Nah, bro, you ain't about
break the barbecue sauce.
You're like, nah, bro, you ain't gonna catch. Nah, you ain't gonna record me and my mom look at her only son on the internet eating no banana.
Well, my thing is like, why? What is so crazy about eating a banana?
No, I think it's a dick reference. I don't do it,
bro. Almost every vegetable and fruit is phallic in some nature.
That's true, but most of it gets chopped up. Hell, I if we get like a mixed fruit bowl and the banana that's chopped up, I have no problem with that. Because you'll never catch me eating a whole banana. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Bro, I don't care. I'll eat. Typically, I break it off, but it's not because not because I'm like, it just.
You ain't gonna catch me eating glizzies either, but I think that's it. I think that's it. I eat glizzies in the comfort of my own home. But that also comes from a cheap nature. Be damned if I pay $10 for no damn glizzy.
We've only been to one hot dog restaurant, and that was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
And we probably went to the same one. We didn't go together, but we went to the same.
We went to Reds.
Oh, no, I went twice.
It wasn't expensive. I don't think.
No, I think each hot dog was like $2.50, maybe $3.
Yeah, depending on what you got. Yeah.
Still a little bit too much for my liking.
I mean, that's a good price.
No, it is. But I can go ahead and pick up a 6-pack of these frankfurters for about $3.50, $4. Give me some onions, chop that up, go ahead and caramelize that, and that little ketchup and mustard. And we good to go. Eat baked beans with it too. If you don't eat baked beans with your hot dogs, you ain't eating hot dogs. Fun fact.
Out here being the
Yeah, but we got off on a tangent. But those are the things in life that you will never catch me eating in public. Because those are the only things.
We ate that in public.
What?
We ate the hot dog in public.
Yeah, but it was just us though.
There's people in there.
Shit was only like 3 niggas, right?
It was white folks.
And that's including some of the staff.
We did go on a rainy day, so it was pretty slow.
And bro, the other day I went that bitch, it was sunny and nobody was in that thing.
How much they open? No, what? Never mind.
You feel me? And so, like, hell, if I go to a cookout and all I got is grape soda, I don't eat watermelon in public either, but I actually don't really like watermelon.
Yeah,
if a nigga been running, and if it's hot outside and it's all there is.
Watermelon used to be a top tier fruit for me.
Yeah.
It has fallen into tears.
Because, like, the only reason to eat watermelon is because it rehydrates you, like it's refreshing. All fucking fruit does that. Most fruit does that.
I mean, some fruit's kind of dry. Like, bananas are kind of dry.
Yeah, I was about to say, but like pineapple, apple, orange, like
even apples can be kind of dry sometimes.
Hey, when they're bad apples, but if you get those, when you get those good Granny Smiths, top tier. Got a bag of apples cut up right there in the fridge, top tier. But yeah, if there's fucking watermelon, glizzies, grape soda, and bananas, I'm gonna go ahead and make my to-go plate. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save that for later. It'll be a trash ass cookout. But,
like, the only thing that's kind of good there is the glitzes in the water.
Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Why was your fruit of choice watermelon bananas? I guess I see watermelon, but where the fuck you get bananas from?
And it's not in banana pudding. What are we doing here? Let's talk about this.
But I have no clue. This is sports flower on that religion.
But anyway, back to we went on a little bit of a tangent there, but
it was about ignorance and
yeah.
yeah.
So like, but you know, I have some very core beliefs in my religion. So like, I believe in free will, right? You have body autonomy to the utmost degree, unless your body autonomy infringes on mine, right? So if you want to believe that you're a purple dinosaur named Barney, nigga, you Barney. I don't care. Do you, G?
Yeah.
I'll even call you Barney. I don't care. Do you, G? But I don't have to believe that in my heart of hearts. You know what I'm saying? I can still believe what I want to believe. I can still move the way I want to move. It's kind of like the saying, "Who you fuck don't make me come." So do you, G?
I agree with you, but there's an added layer for me, like always. I'm gonna make fun of you. Fuck all that noise. Fuck that. Oh, I don't need to like it, and it's just cool. It's cool, but I'm not gonna say it in front of you. I might say it in front of your face. I'm gonna clown you. God is my witness. Because what the fuck you want? And I'm not here for the people, let you live your life, this and that. But when a nigga comes in with mismatched socks on, niggas be on that. It's like, I'm not here for the fake freedom fighters, bro. I believe in free will, but my free will is I'm gonna clown your motherfucking ass. And for me, it's one of those things also. If me clowning you makes you not do it, then you were really convicted in doing it. Bro, I still get clowned for watching anime. Had a shorty clown me and stop talking to me. Shorties clown me for still playing games. Don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it. Like I'm not gonna trade it off. This is what I do. I'm a man of my conviction. Now, I do get the conviction saying, like, I get your point, and I do agree with that point. But nah, bro, I am who I am. I'm actually a real anime fan that likes playing games. I'm not a nigga that discovered it when I was 19. And now it's, anime is life. That's unfair. It can still be your life.
You can find. It's like you can find religion in jail. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, hey, that just is what it is. If getting clowned should not change you in your free will. And that's also something else that gets me. Bro, you're free to do anything. Clowning somebody is not the end of the world. Making gay jokes is not the end of the world. Making black and white jokes.
I think there's a line. Like there's a line between, just regular picking fun at somebody.
Yeah.
And like crossing into like the bullying and there's different levels to it.
Yeah.
And like persecution.
I was gonna say, yeah, I make funny jokes to your face. Yeah, I got to bully you behind your back. It's only decent to do that. I'm not an indecent man. I'm not gonna fucking do it in front of your face.
So I just believe, and this isn't related to religion per se, but this is like my own personal beliefs. It's like anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? That comes to these hands, and that comes to these jokes. If you do something funny, or there's something funny about you, I'm gonna make a joke. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
I got two things, and the world will try to vilify you for doing either one of these things. If I can't joke with you, I will go extremely on my way for you not to be around me. And that's like, if not inviting you to stuff, not doing this, yes, I don't want you around me.
But I don't see nothing wrong with that technically.
I'm not saying if that's what persecution is, oh well.
No, but my thing is like if we can have, I think that's fair. Like say that if we can have friendly banter or whatever,
yeah,
and you always get butthurt about it, then I'm not gonna surround myself with you if you're not. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of. I know a gay person right now that great person, decent friends with him.
Yeah.
We weren't close friends, but we were decent friends.
Yeah.
And we would make gay jokes, and it would never be. It never crossed the line where it was disrespectful.
Yeah.
But it was never a point of contention between the two of us.
Yeah,
you know
and it's weird that we're focusing on gay because I actually mean with anything.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I think
gay is just easy.
It's something that people easily relate to.
Yeah, I'm about to say because this is with anything. Hell, it's easy. Once again, it's easy for me just not to talk. I prefer not to be talked to. so let's go ahead and say that. But yeah, it's like some nobody. It's been flipped on me that you only care about people, or only want to hang out with people that feel the same way you do, and hang out with or like the stuff that you like. My retort is, you're not wrong, but why does that matter? I'm not doing nothing to you. Yeah, going out my way not to do nothing to you.
I think,
but that's.
I think if my thing, I think it's only a problem if I'm going out my way to not be around you, and I've never given you a chance to be and see if you're cool or not.
Yeah, I'm about to say yeah, and that's like a small difference. Or like I'm upfront. If I don't like something, I'll let you know I don't like it. Like it's like this is small in the great scheme of things, but I despise J. Cole and everything about him. I'm not going to sit here.
I don't understand this J. Cole hate. I hate it so much.
And I live in North Carolina, so imagine how people feel about this nigga.
Yeah, we fucking hate you.
And it's like, it don't make no difference to me. You're not playing that shit around me. Like, if I had a whip, bro, if you play that shit, you're walking. And it's all, like, I'm not playing that bullshit. So you can either walk or you can play different music. It's up to you. I mean, I'm okay with being known as the guy that's a hard ass and this. I have no problem. I have no problem with being labeled these things.
Why do you hate J. Cole so much?
Bro,
I don't understand.
In the terms of the great Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last. And that nigga won't first, he's second. I just can't.
There's so many rappers that are seconds that you like.
They're okay. I only love one rapper though, so everybody else is just okay in terms of rap.
Why can't J. Cole be in that same category?
Because I really hate that nigga. I never said every rapper is okay. I just said every other rapper. Every other rapper that I like is just okay.
He's so much better than most of the rappers that you like.
It's not about rapping. I just don't like that nigga. Yeah. Truthfully, deep down, I think he a fake nigga.
This is a real test of our friendship.
I know in my heart of hearts, 20 years gonna come out that nigga ain't preach what he talk about. I know it in my heart.
Okay.
And when it comes out, God, I'm gonna be unfucking bearable.
I mean, your favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Contradicts himself all the time.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. He fell into madness. But yeah. And yeah, me and Antonio, J. Cole thing. Hey, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. If there was a point of contention, hey, you don't gotta be around me. I'm not gonna feel this way. And I'm not gonna hide it. You know, like
I respect your decision, but I think it's wrong.
And that's how I feel. That's how I feel about anything in general. I respect the way y'all feel. I mean, it's ignorant, but you can feel that way. But also, you can't feel that way around me because I'm leaving. And I don't see why that rubs people so much. When we work, you want to get together with somebody? No, I'm good. I don't like the field of niggas left. I'm okay with working alone. I don't see why people feel so butthurt about that.
Oh yeah,
I don't.
I agree with you on everything but the J. Cole thing.
You don't need to agree with people's lifestyles. Like this is a weird contradiction. Not a weird. It's a weird thing in society. You don't need to agree with. You don't even need to respect it. You just don't need to disrespect it.
That is true.
Because I don't respect 9 out of 10 of y'all's lifestyles. Like I just don't. And most people don't know this. Hell, it's only. I would say, I only respect 1% of the population. And people who think I respect them are kind of false. I just don't disrespect you. I'm actually good at just being cool.
Agnostic and
yeah. And
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I think that's at one point I was fighting with like becoming an atheist, right? Like I was really like considering like, do I really believe in this? And like my problem with atheism is like, especially like old school atheism, was like the blatant disrespect for people's beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, chill out. Like I get it, you don't believe in it, but you don't have to shit on them.
For me, the old school ones, I don't even think they were really atheists. You just wanted to be different than the hardcore religion people. Like there is a hole in religion, but like because basically it's just you just auto correct it to the other side.
Yeah, I think for me it was just the hardcore like anti-religion thing. Is like, okay, like my thing is like you're allowed to give your opinions and talk about like what you believe or whatever. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
but let's not shit on people just because they don't believe the way you believe.
You actually have a religion.
Your religion is not believing religion.
Yeah, like because you're so diehard about it.
And it's like, yeah.
I get you. I struggled with the same thing. Hell, still struggle with it. I actually go back and forth. Is there a God? Is there such a thing as that? Is there a heaven or hell? I go back and forth because kind of the thought of hell is good enough to keep me in check. God help y'all if I didn't think hell was real. God help y'all if the day comes that I don't believe heaven is real. Oh, bro, it's up. What am I not killing people for? Like,
so you don't get killed.
I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
I'm not worried about the retaliation. I'm worried about when I do go, I go to the other spot. That's the only reason I haven't killed because it's not right. I haven't killed because of families. The only reason I haven't killed people is because, damn, that might fuck up my chance to go to heaven. That's it. That don't ever let there be a reason I know there's no heaven. Bro, it's up, bro. I'm living life like GTA. Like, living life like Dynasty Warriors. It's up.
That was an obscure reference.
Religion is the only thing keeping me grounded. Literally. Like,
but that's the
little faint.
But that's the point of religion.
Yeah.
That's the point of faith, I'll say.
For me, especially old school religion, it was the point to keep niggas in a place. That's how I look at it.
I think that's how it's used. And how it was used by like the powers that be. Mm-hmm. It definitely, and we saw that in slavery, right? Like they only taught certain parts of the Bible that kind of implicated what they were trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They didn't teach the whole story, this and that. But I think, what am I trying to say here? The point of like having a faith and having a belief system, whatever, for me, is to like, and it could be whatever you believe in Buddhism, Islam, Christianity, whatever you believe in. You can believe in the spirits of the ancestors, but it's there to kind of keep society rolling the way it needs to roll, right? Because like this is something that we've I think I've said this on the podcast before. Like most laws are just theft, right? And in Christianity, one of the biggest commandments is "Thou shalt not steal." Mm-hmm. And so, in most, like I said, most crimes are theft. Like if you kill somebody, you stole their life from them. Mm-hmm. If you rape somebody, you're stealing their innocence and stealing their peace of mind from them. So like I think that's why like having those core beliefs keeps society a society.
Yeah. I don't have a whole bunch of fact to back this up. Well, I don't have enough research, but I feel like from what I've seen, that's what separates serial killers.
Because they don't subscribe to society in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they don't subscribe to if there is a heaven or hell. Maybe it crosses their mind, once they locked up, or maybe here or there, but it's not grounding them to the norms.
But like literally, it's their separation from society and their non-subscription to society that leads them on that path.
And they can just let them do it. Basically, for me, well, shit, niggas kill deer and post pictures and do this all the time. But it's weird it'd be weird to them that somebody kills a person. Shit. You a few damn chromosomes away from doing the same thing. Like that they they can kill a nigga too, right? Like why are you so surprised that it can be done?
It's not the so people killing people isn't really the problem because we're okay with killing in war.
And we're okay with killing to feed, killing to do this. Like
I'm specifically talking about like homicide, like killing another person, right? Like we're okay with killing people in certain situations because even like at the most primal state, right? If you are attacking me and I kill you defending myself, fair is fair because you're going to kill me.
Yep.
Right. And then it gets like moving up and up. If your clan is attacking my clan and my clan finds a way to wipe your clan out,
heads up. Yep.
Fair is fair.
Yep.
And it goes down to the eye for an eye kind of concept.
And that's where I'm at with it.
But it's not okay for me to go kill my brother when my brother has done nothing wrong to me.
Yeah.
There's no slight. There's no...
Yeah, I'm about to say, if there's no slight, all because somebody perceived the slight not worth it. Hey, shit, you should have slighted me then, goddammit.
But, like I said, but we would be okay with you getting into a fight with him, but to kill the man over a small slight...
Yeah, that's true. But I've seen fights.
A man sits on your shoes and you shoot him.
How the hell did he stink meaner? I would have shot stink meaner's ass. That's God is my witness. I would have got him the fuck up out of here.
You're in the club and you walking through the dance floor and you step on somebody's shoes, and the person shoots you. It shoots up the club.
Yeah, for me, if he was not apologetic, I don't think I would shoot somebody over it. But have gone overboard. Have been told if I continued, things would have went down the hell. I mean, hey, if you're disrespectful when I just beat you to death, you should have defended yourself better. Or you shouldn't have made me want to beat your ass so goddamn badly. To me, those are the two things that point out.
Keep back on my point.
That's how I look at it.
That's what separates a serial killer from a regular murder, right? Like, 'cause you can have murders of passion. Like you're angry at somebody, that's why we have all these different separations, like aggravated assault and just assault. Like I can just walk up and punch you, and that's just assault.
Yeah.
But if we got into an altercation and I beat your ass, that's aggravated assault.
Yeah.
So there's that's why you have all these distinctions because it's not a simple black and white thing.
Yeah.
But that's what separates a serial killer from a regular murder because typically serial killer just killing people to kill people.
The scary part for me is all this is true on this world. Damn. I feel like from the depiction that I've gotten in my head from different religions, no, I know God is pretty black and white. Yeah, I'm gonna call him my nigga God. He knows I'm eating. But pretty black and white. All that fancy judicial work you did here. Like
but most laws are based in the morality that you build around your religion.
Yeah.
So like the reason why theft is a crime in America is because stealing is wrong.
Yeah. It's kind of funny.
Because it is wrong. But
yeah, it's kind of funny that you bring that up and yet, yeah. Religion and state should be separated, but most of the laws are
but that's what society but stealing in most religions in most cultures is wrong.
No,
so it's not that's more of a universal thing than a and the cultures that don't have a stigma against stealing because ownership's not a thing.
Yeah.
Like Native Americans and land. There was no concept of ownership of land because we live here and then in the spring we move down the street because I got better fishing over there.
Yeah, it was just but
then y'all came over here, cool, we whatever. But when we try to come back, oh no, we own this now.
Yeah, like I can't think of the word, but yeah, this shit's never happened before. This shit was
Unprecedented.
Unprecedented, yeah. Like we didn't have a thing of ownership because niggas never took our shit before.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they had an idea of ownership for like items.
Yeah,
they didn't have an idea of ownership for
land. Yeah, because nobody's ever just came and
yeah.
took the whole land.
You know what I'm saying? We might be beefing with the other tribe, but it was never like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm about to say, even if, because I feel like even if it wasn't beef, I feel like we're used to, welcoming others, or if people got lost this or that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure because they would have come in contact with other tribes,
yeah.
Right? Because people migrate naturally.
Yeah.
There might be a bad drought down here. Mm-hmm. We got to leave, so I'm pretty sure they would have come in contact with other groups.
Yeah, so it's like they're used to, oh yeah, you can stay here. Obviously, you're not going to live here, but you can stay here, possibly get back on your feet.
I mean, but even if you live here, you're gonna either join part of the community or you're gonna be a separate community that we might be in competition with, but it's not. Yeah. It's never been like, oh, I'm coming, and this. If you come back on the spot that I just took,
you're dead. You're fucking dead.
It wasn't the concept. So like, I think there's always been there's some universal things that are wrong, right? That if we take a religion out of it,
yeah,
that like down to our core as human beings, we feel bad about.
Yeah, somebody should have felt bad about that land. One of them niggas should have.
But if it was never a concept for you,
no, not be the Indians, be them the white folks. Oh. So somebody should have felt bad. They took their shit.
But that's the corruption. The corruption of religion is because they felt like they were superior because their God had their back.
Yeah. To my point of why I wavered on atheism or whatever. Shit, it ain't too much to disprove what they believed in, because he sure let them run amok for free.
But to the Christian thing concept, obviously my God had my back because I came in here and I watched these niggas.
No, that's the point. I was like, it's hard to disprove what they believed in because they did it. they did it. They took over the whole fucking thing too. So it's pretty hard. That's where the thought of atheism comes in my mind. Them niggas won't even really spit bullshit because it worked. like through hook or crook.
But that's the corruption of religion, because in the Bible it literally says you should treat your neighbor better than you treat your family.
How about just be treated how you want to be treated?
Nah. It literally says you should treat I can't remember what the word they use, but basically like the immigrant.
Yeah.
Like there's some like, even in Islam, like if someone comes to your house, you're supposed to let them be in your house for like I think it's 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, I gotta treat them well.
You're supposed to treat them well.
I ignored that too.
See,
I hate
that but what I'm saying is that like religion is the picking of choosing of what you want to believe in,
and basically now
and then spirituality is it's the corruption and bastardization of spiritual beliefs.
Yeah.
And so like, I tend to think of myself the more pure way of thinking of things. Just like I don't feel bad about cussing because nowhere in the Bible it says thou shalt not cuss.
Them shit's just words. I actually cuss so freely that I forget that I'm cussing. They'll be like something AD, you said fuck. When? when in there. Bro, you just did, bro. I swear to God, I'm not bullshitting you. I don't remember. I swear to you, I don't know where I fall. I feel like there's a bunch of fake spirituality stuff going around. Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of fake everything going around.
Like believing in crystals and shit.
Yeah. I was about to say, or like people come up with stuff that's beneficial to them now, but it probably is not going to stick with them in 10 years. Mm. I've just gone through, and I guess this is picking and choosing, but stuff that I've seen a reoccurring theme. Like, I do think there's a heaven and hell. Once again, I point out, God help y'all if I ever don't think that. If I become Jewish, it's up to.
I think I think there's a heaven and hell specifically because there's a heaven and hell in so many different religions and different cultures.
Yeah, that's the point. Like,
there's always an underworld. There's always something negative in context.
Yeah,
and like speaking coming from sociology thinking, maybe that's because we're just trying to de-incentivize being bad. You know what I'm saying? But like.
Could be.
And why is it called hell in every religion? What's going on?
I just feel like, to that point, I feel like words just got invented, and some words just stuck. And like hell, yeah, that meaning or whatever that hell thing is sound pretty bad. Like, we got a bad place too. Let's go ahead and call that hell too.
That could easily be what it is.
Like our bad place, we don't want to be there either. But that. Just having a God, I feel like there is a God because in most religion, hell, in every religion that's not a religion against religion, there's a God.
Only thing I could think of was like, no, because even the ancestor religions typically have a creator God.
Yeah, like unless your religion,
or at least creator deities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
some kind of.
Whether there's multiple gods, maybe there's not a God.
Yeah.
But maybe there's gods, but there's still this concept of God. So
higher power.
Higher power. That's a better word. I believe in that. I just believe in doing the best that you can. Now, sometimes you slip up. Sometimes we slip up badly. Some things come and go for me. It's I don't know. I don't look at everything the same. Killing is bad. Killing a lot is bad. Killing for passion is bad. But hey, it's whatever at the end of the day. Maybe I became desensitized to it. It ain't too much that concerns me. That's on Good Buddy when he goes. Hell, that's on Good Buddy if he gets caught and goes to jail. Because it ain't gonna be no good living there. It's on you. It's not too much that I really care about because when I start thinking on the grand scheme of things with war, it's up for y'all as well. But you can't say that because that's un-American. That's against the troops. That's a bad way to look at it. But
but the thing is, especially with Christianity, killing in war is not a sin. It's literally specified like that. Killing in war.
Yeah.
Like murder. It's a sin. Killing in war is not a sin. So the argument is, if my gang is beefing with his gang and we are at war, is that murder?
Yeah, that's true. And for me, gang violence is no difference than war. It's literally no difference. You could come up with all the little BS rationale you want. The O Block catastrophe is no different than the war in Iraq. It's just not. Hell, the war in Iraq started probably for a dumber reason. Let's be fair. But, and that's where if people condemn them and they're going to hell, and I go back and forth, they could be troops going to hell with them. And
I think for me, my thing is like an active combatant. Like, it's one thing if we both sign up for this war, or we're both part of a gang.
Yeah.
And we're in a shootout, because that happens in both scenarios.
Yep.
And I kill you or you killed me. We were both active. I draw the line as like killing civilians, killing innocents, or even killing people who aren't necessarily connected to the conflict.
Yeah.
That's where I like this is kind of fucked.
It always goes back and forth. The back and forth to me is just killing. Because for me, it's one of those things, if I kill for any circumstance, the seal is broken. Even if it's out of protection, I'm a murderer. Might as well go full throttle with it.
I don't think I would see myself as a murderer if I was defending myself.
I would.
I think I would wrestle with the concept, but ultimately, based off of my own convictions, I think I would be okay. I'd be like, well, I know myself and I know how I keep people out.
Yeah.
if I have no out, and things happen the way that they happen. It also depends on how did I kill you?
I was about to say, bro.
Or was it just a bang, shoot, you're dead kind of thing, or was it I had to choke you out on my hands, or did I use a knife? Yeah, I did kill somebody with a knife. It's the craziest thing ever.
True. I was about to say it's kind of.
They did that. That's how they killed niggas for a long time.
Yeah, they doing that up in Great Britain.
I mean, for real, like
they do that, bro. They stabbing for the Queen. I swear to God, they stabbing in the Queen's honor. But it's like one of those things. We walk back late at night. You know, we walk from the bus. I'll be 11 or 12. Nah, bro. If somebody hop out, they better kill me. I'm stabbing them through their eye. Hey, like I'm not hitting to harm them. It's over. I'm going to hurt you seriously, badly, even if to the point where I didn't need to. If you hop out on me, you better be prepared. There's a lot of evil behind this guy, and that goes for anybody. I will give you your out, bro. We're not going to fight. It's not going to be a tussle. I'm going to hit you until my arms give out, and if you die in between there, I've committed a murder. Please do not go for these problems. I'm not going to stop. And that's just that I'm not giving it out. Like, well, once it's up, I am going through all the way. I'm a murderer. That's why I was like, let me just contain it. If I do kill somebody, that's gonna be my fall into darkness. It's up. And like these are things I hold true, and that's why it's like I do the extra most, not to put myself in that situation, because once again, hell, the only thing stopping me from doing it is a faint belief that I go somewhere bad in the end. That could come and go at will. Like, my love for human beings are actually so low that it's criminal.
Criminal is crazy.
I rather live with dogs for the rest of my life than somebody's human. Like, bro, you don't even need to talk to me. Some nice weather, bro. Just put the groceries in the bag. Please, take this little money and please get the hell up out my face. And I'm not, and to anybody who will be like, so you think you're being a good in your spirituality? I'm not treating anybody wrong, not going out my way. And if I was practicing Christianity, God, I wish people would treat me the same way. God, why do they keep talking to me? You
have a job where you talk to people for a living, right?
And I am more hot, right? Because I'm being tested on like something. Well, we're not sure if you know how to work well with people because we've seen you get mad a few times, and something. Pretty much, they want to see if I'm cool. Do you know just having this conversation with me is pissing me off? Do you know just looking at your stupid ass face is pissing me off? Do you know when I step through the door and I even think about you, it pisses me off? But you don't know these things, right? Because I'm doing a great job.
I saw a great meme that reminds me of this. It was like, I'm not as mean as I want to be, and I feel like it's not appreciated.
That's honest to God. It is like you're testing. You're kind of insulting me by saying, "Oh, you're we want to make sure that you can handle your anger." Bro, I wanted to cuss you out 6 times a day. Today, you're like, what do you mean do a good job? Like, it's an utter insult to me, and it's like, I don't know. I'm able to get past life because of my simulation theory. It still could be up. I just live life like a game. It's a crappy game, but it's fun pretending to be a fake nigga.
Something that I thought about, with the simulation theory, it being a simulation does not mean that religion isn't real.
No, that's the point. Like, I was like, it's no way to disprove it because if we do get out of this simulation, we're still stuck in a never-ending cycle of.
But even if we say you die, you exit the simulation, right?
Yeah.
Who said you're exiting the simulation into heaven or hell?
Point exactly.
So the simulation theory is compelling. It should be compelling to Christians because it fits your narrative the same way.
I'm about to say, it's a rabbit hole. That's why it's like, nobody can sit here and tell me that it doesn't exist. You can't disprove it. You can wholeheartedly not want to believe in it, but there's no way for you to prove that it's not.
I mean, life is just an RPG.
It is, and that's what compelled me to it, because it's like, you know what? there's a lot of holes in a lot of religion. There's a lot of holes in things. There's a slight hole in this, but even like it just makes we play around with the concept. But like when new animals get discovered or new bugs, bro, they just dropped the DLC. They're like God dropping DLCs.
But not even with that. Like, like my thing is like when you like make a video game, right?
Yeah,
you build the game and you can set up the physics how you want to set the physics, right? Because like there's such thing as a procedurally generated game,
yeah,
and everything's set within a certain parameters, like the laws of nature, physics, stuff like that. Like if God was a game developer,
yeah,
he literally could have been like, okay, well, I'm going to do this, and this. These are the laws of this game.
This is
let things play out.
This is where I expanded my simulation theory because we're being fast and loose with game too. People assume game is what you play on the TV. Boy, to God, this could just be a game. Like
it's The Sims.
I'm about saying this still fits the simulation theory because I tell people this all the time. There was a point in my life I thought I could have been God himself. It was brief, but I figured out I wasn't. How did you figure out? Because I would be fucking with y'all so badly. I don't think I would have life on autopilot like this. Yeah, so nope, couldn't be me. The catastrophe I rained down, the reset time would be a work of God. It'd be an act of God.
Yes, spiteful.
But fun fact with God, and I got this from Futurama, and it's weird when
is there a God episode in Futurama?
Yeah. Bender hit a meteor.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and he was actually their god, and that's actually also why like I'm fast and loose with God also because it is higher being. There could just be a real tall guy out there, and we're microorganisms to him.
Yeah, I mean it easily.
We play God with fish. We play gods with crossbreeding animals. We actually play God to microorganisms.
True.
So the idea that we are the pinnacle organism, that's for me. If you don't believe in God, you believe humans is the pinnacle. And I know there's other holes in there, but I don't believe humans is the greatest the most intelligent beings in the universe, the greatest beings in the universe. Mm-hmm. We're just other creatures, like the other creatures here. There's probably something out there that looks at us as brain dead as we do damn fish. Like, hey, they're alive, but are they really living?
But the interesting thing about, especially like animal intelligence, I watched a video of a bear, and it's walking by a traffic cone, and it flips the traffic cone up, stops, and looks at it. Like he's just walking. The traffic cone's knocked over. He's walking. He just knocks that hole up, looks at it. He looks like he's content with himself, and walks away. It's like there's more going on here than.
I've always thought that shit. I thought my dog was smarter than some of the niggas I went to school with.
I mean, dogs are as smart as a sixth grader.
Yeah,
certain breeds smarter than a sixth grader.
And with some of my public school, with the public school education I got, we can easily bump that up to 11th grade.
Well, they weren't smarter than me after sixth grade.
Well, we could easily bump that up to 11th grade. Hell, got to college, some niggas don't even know how to write sentences in English class. I'd be damned. But yeah, like the simulation theory I go back and forth on because there's so many levels of simulation, so many levels of God, so many levels of this and that. I just feel like there's a creator. I feel like you do the best that you can with what you got. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, back to my Futurama thing. The reason I wanted to point out, the funny thing about God is if you intervene too much, they'll grow resentful. But if you don't intervene enough, they'll treat you like you don't exist. So you're in a lose-lose. This is fucked up.
There's a sweet spot.
I kind of treat managing and being a leader like kind of being a god. Like the quote kind of goes through my head. because I hate overbearing managers. I never want to be an overbearing manager because when you're overbearing, it doesn't really help. But if you're too laid back and really don't do nothing, they still tend to grow resentful. There's the best job you can do is to make people think you've done nothing, and that's how I live life. And I think that was the exact quote at the end, the Futurama God episode. I don't know. It was so prophetic to me for some odd ass reason.
But I think that's true.
Yeah, like it is weird that we look at TV shows that were made by people, and this is based off of whoever's made its belief. But it's like, damn, that was a deep belief right there. Like y'all got weirdly deep for these brief 30 seconds, and then went back to niggatry.
I think it would be really funny if I think that's a perfect example because the gods, like Greek mythology, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are very active, at least in their mythology.
Mm-hmm.
They're very active in life. You know what I'm saying? Like Zeus is coming down fucking somebody every other week.
That nigga Poseidon is active every day.
He can just any moment.
Yeah, like Poseidon is just out there. Nigga just wild, B.
So I think it's one of those that they will go to resent you. Like they're going to pray to you because they want your protection.
Yeah.
But there's always some part of them like, hey, this nigga is wild.
Hey, if I get that chance, bro, it's up for buddy. Like
I'm going to take your you know what I'm saying? Like there's always that resentment there.
But if he backed off completely, any to where you fend for yourself,
mm-hmm.
the second things don't go your way, there ain't no God. Fuck God. Like, what is he doing? Like, that's just what happens. So it's easy for me to be spiritual because I hold a set of beliefs, and I feel like they're enough. Hell, I guess my spirituality is my own form of religion. Hell, I got a church, got a couple of followers. I could turn it into Wilsonism, but
Wilsonism.
I could do some things, but
that is awful.
Oh,
I hate that.
I think we talked about this. So, COVID happened. Some people miss COVID due to the government giving out the pays, the time off from work, this or that. God, if that happens again, I'm going to go to the homeless people and be an evil cult leader.
You're a fucking villain.
I came up with a shtick and everything. I came up with my voice. I came up with what I would say first to them. And it was like, God, I missed my chance to become a legend.
We're not having the whole homeless people drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, bro, like it was. I was gonna come with a cane because all evil cult leaders need a cane. A cane made out of something.
It's a cane in a hat. You always got a cane in a hat,
bro. I would have just grew out all my hair wildly, beard thick as hell, afro. Like, it would have been an evil cult leader. It's like that would have been the perfect time. Because I know I could have got people. Hell, there was people. I don't know how bad COVID was for y'all, but we had people here living in tents under the damn subway station. Well, under the railroad, light rail transportation. Like, people was living in tents. We had a place called Tent City. God, they were looking for anything. God, I would have been a menace. Probably be locked up by now.
And on that note.
But, so yeah, like, my spirituality is just a bunch of stuff that I've picked and choose, that I see overlapping themes. Like, I go through I'm starting to try to wean myself off, but I didn't eat pork. I did not eat pork for a religious reason. I just stopped eating the shit for so long that it just started fucking up my stomach. So people automatically assume, so you don't eat pork for religion reasons? Oh, no, don't give a damn about that.
No, I always ask, there's a girl on my job that's like, oh, she's like, oh, yeah, I put something like, oh, it's pork, I can't eat it. And I was like, is it religious reasons or just, you just don't eat pork? It's like, oh, I don't eat red meat at all. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
I was about to say, and it's like, I guess religion is better than my reason. Nah, my reason should kind of be stamped on, because if I eat that bitch, I'm going to have toots going up the bathroom. And y'all going to be upset when it smell like ass all day.
But like my thing is, like, if you don't eat pork because for religious reasons or just dietary restrictions,
yeah,
do you, dude?
Yeah, I was about to say,
I don't care.
It's one of those things where I guess technically they turn into a dietary restriction. Like when people ask, "So do you eat it for this?" No, just stop eating it. I didn't even stop eating it for a reason. Just went to college for a year, stopped eating that shit, came home. Fuck my stomach up.
But like literally anything that you stop eating,
yeah,
will fuck you up.
Yeah, and that's mainly because I didn't like pork. Like I just never liked pork.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm about to say I hated ham.
I think the swine is oh so divine, but
bacon was the only thing that I ate that was pork, and I loved bacon. But like I hated ham, hated pork chunks, hated those are the only two pork things I can come up with. Sausage, but sausage and bacon goes hand in hand for me because you only ate that with breakfast. And I missed breakfast for a full year plus at Jaywood.
Yeah.
So I literally stopped eating pork for a full year. By accident. Up until that point, I stopped eating meat on pizza only because the grease was fucking me up. I think it was the pork grease, but now I'm starting to get a little indigestion. I think the hamburger grease I think grease in general fucks me up. So that's why I've always eaten cheese pizza or I've eaten supreme pizzas with no meat.
So veggie pizza?
Basically. Yeah. Veggie pizza be having tomatoes and shit on. I don't like that. I just want olives, spinach.
It depends. It depends who you're doing. I can't eat olives. Olives fuck me up. Because olives have olive oil in them. And they fuck me up.
I'm about to say, I'm surprised olives don't fuck me up because I just assume that it's acidity. Like acidity just in the grease as a whole.
Oh, well, typically why grease gets people is because it sits on top of their stomach acid. So like when your stomach acid fills up, you get this layer of grease sitting on top. So that's fucking you up.
I was about to say because I had a homeboy who could stop eating pizza because the sauce was too acidic.
But some people it's the sauce that fucks them up. Like sometimes I have a bad reaction to tomato sauce.
This is gonna sound so funny. I have a bad reaction to Pizza Hut's tomato sauce. I know that because he just he started getting Pizza Hut just because it was cheaper. The pizza was fucking me up.
Y'all were in a fight and it was winning.
I thought about offing myself because, bro, I know I'm not rejecting pizza. This can't be it.
I can't live like this.
This can't be life. So yeah, it's like I've stopped eating certain stuff, but not for religious reasons because damn body ain't nigga get tired of waking up. That day that pizza was at the Pizza Hut, and even when I had meat on pizza recently with the grease, bro, I wake up every fucking hour dry heaving. Every hour on the hour. I had to come out. Fuck, I go back to sleep. I'm tired. I'm getting sick. I'm getting real sick of waking up and not throwing up shit. So yeah, it's like I'll probably do some stuff that follows religions, but no, I just did that shit out of convenience. Like if it's not the things that I detailed, no, I just do that shit out of convenience. It works though, makes me look good. Or I've kind of cut back my sex life, not because I want to be a good fucking whatever. Shit started hurting my back. And also drive kind of low. I ain't did this shit for religious reasons. I just could take it or leave it. So yeah, do you? If believe in what you want to believe in, if you want to believe in the little crystals you get from goddamn Hot Topic,
crystals.
You want to do that. If you want to believe in those damn crystals that sound like pop rocks that goes off, do you?
Pop rock? What crystals are you talking about?
Oh no, they look like they popped up. They look like they sizzle.
Talking like geodes and shit.
I've seen step stores. It sound like that bitch is cooking. If you want to believe in the damn holy cow in the sky, go ahead.
The cow in the sky? That's a Hinduism joke. I'm not gonna let it slide.
I can't think of too much more stuff to offend others. I wish.
If you believe in almighty booty, do you?
If you believe in Sir Mix-a-Lot up in the clouds,
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
he's not even dead.
I was trying to think of it. He died. He's dead.
Do you just don't force it on people. Like,
yeah, if they're interested in your beliefs, I have no problem with you talking to them about their beliefs, and that's something that I try to do. Is like if someone else brings it up first, I'm more than willing to bring it up, talking to you about it. But like, I think for me to push my religion on you and push like, especially unwarranted, and a conversation that has nothing to do with this, and we're just gonna be like, so my God, whoa!
I swear to you. I don't know why. I only laugh when old people do it, but don't be young and try to do it to me. I think I only laugh because old people be funny. Be serious as a heart attack, but be funny as all hell. And so yeah, I'm the same way. I don't infringe on. If I was a diehard Christian, I wouldn't infringe on others. I would just, yep, you're going to hell for that. I wouldn't even say it out loud. I would just think it. It'd just be the coolest thing up front.
But you know what? That's against the religion as well, because only God can judge. I know that's a thing that black people say all the time, but that's a real thing in the Bible.
Well, you ain't going to hell, but if you keep doing it, you're gonna go to hell.
It's actually a sin for you to be judging people.
Yeah. That's why also I couldn't be religious. I mean, I couldn't follow Christianity because I'm real vain too, and I'm an egomaniac. And I'm pretty greedy. Nah, that's the one that'll get me. Nah, that'll be the real one to get me.
You're not that greedy. You're not that greedy in real life.
Little do you know. I just ain't got too much shit.
Like I said, you're not that greedy. I've known you for, how long has it been? 8 years now?
Something like that.
Yeah, you're not that greedy in real life.
Touch that PS5, it's up for you. I love things like shit. Yeah, I'm going down in Christianity.
But what I'm saying is that you don't. There's no problem. Oh, I guess there's a problem with coveting things, but there's no problem with you having things that you don't want to share.
Yeah, that's everything I have.
But it's a problem when you want everything to yourself and you're not willing to share nothing that you have.
I do want that.
You can draw a line. Like I wouldn't share my wife. You know what I'm saying? It's a line that you draw.
I do want the second thing. I just can't have everything. I'm a realist. Yeah. Bro, if money was no option.
You know, I have this view of you like, oh, he's a villain, but he's not like a super villain.
If I had powers. You know, if I had powers, I'd be Magneto. You know this.
But Magneto wasn't a bad guy.
But I would be a little bit darker version of Magneto. I would have good morals, but be really fucked up about it. I would wage war. My first, before this podcast gets going, this is the last thing I'm saying. I would wage war against the U.S. just to show who you're dealing with, but for no other reason, just for spectacle of hit me with your best shot, just to make you crumble fast, and you know, just to let y'all know, nuke me, hit me. And so when it don't work, I can, you know, y'all can go ahead and bow down to your ruler because you've tried it. But I've also came to grips, if I get powers like that, there's going to be niggas out there with powers. God, my powers better not be better. But yeah, what do you think about religion? What do I be saying? Tell us about your religion. Tell us if you follow religion
or spirituality,
or if you have spiritual beliefs. Leave it in the comment below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more daily content like this. We're out.